Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm Shelly and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And you can find all of my stores as well as my Instagram under Shelbell Posh if you want to check any of these items out from this haul or see how I'm listing items or anything like that, or follow me along on Instagram. I'm trying to do a little bit better on posting on Instagram. I'm not super great at it. But yeah, so today is a Goodwill outlet or Goodwill bins haul. I did get a little bit of Thrift with me footage, mostly like what I was passing on because I found a ton of stuff, but I don't know, I'm trying to be a little picky. I'm trying to make sure I'm not grabbing stuff with flaws, which I did have one item that I found flaws in that I will show you still. But yeah, so we're going to cut to the little bit of Thrift footage really quick, and then we'll be back for the haul portion. I found a couple items in this bin, so I thought I would bring out my camera to see what else I could find. I did see this pair of Levi's jeans, and I definitely would have grabbed them, but as you can see, they were unfortunately pretty destroyed. But so yeah, I found a couple good pieces in this bin, so I figured I would see what else we could find on camera. But I think I only grab a couple items in here to look at, and I think I do end up putting some of them back. But yeah, just kind of seeing some of the brands that I'm seeing. There's definitely a lot of like mall brands, and there is like, Shein occasionally and things like that. You do have to really dig when you're at the bins, but that is kind of the fun of it sometimes, to see what you can find. Life is good. I do occasionally pick up, this one had a big stain on it, but that one was a good size and everything, so if it was in nicer condition, I maybe would have grabbed that. I did see this pair of bikini bottoms. These are Vineyard Vines. I did end up leaving those. With swimwear separates, I do try to only pick them up if maybe it's like new a tag or a really nice brand, so I did pass on that one. That Toby dress I did put in my cart just to look at, since it is kind of like wedding season and stuff, but I ended up leaving that behind. That was a Calvin Klein belt. This shirt, it felt like brand new, so I wanted to see what it was, but it just seemed like it was a like blank that somebody put something on for a brand or whatever, so I did pass on that, but kind of a nice little fishing shirt. And yeah, let's see what else. I actually do later on find the top of that Vineyard Vine. Oh yeah, here it is. The top of that Vineyard Vine bikini, but it wasn't like a style that looked recent or anything, so I did pass on it. This is a J. Crew top that I did put in my cart, because I have sold that before in a bundle of a couple of them. This sweater I thought was kind of a cute sweater, so I did want to see if it had any brand, but it just had this little tag that said 100% acrylic, so that was a pass. And then this PacSun little like fleecy kind of jacket was cute, but PacSun just really doesn't sell very well for me. It doesn't retail for the most, so usually I don't pick it up. I used to pick it up occasionally for buy sell trade, but they haven't been taking it from me so as much anymore, so I kind of usually pass on it. A lot of times if it just has like a little size tag like that, it's probably something like a cheap fast fashion online kind of thing. So yeah, but I'm now going to go into some things that I put in my cart but did end up passing on. This little airy dress I thought was a cute little summer dress, but it's just kind of a smaller, not super substantial piece, so I did leave that behind. This is a White House Black Market, which is not a brand I pick up super often, but it was a cute wrap top. This I looked at and I looked it up. I have sold that brand once before, I believe, but it is just like a blank that you can purchase, and it was only like $60 for the blank, so I did pass on that because it did have a logo. This was a newer J. Crew, I believe it was men's sweatshirt, but it did have a lot of pilling on it, so I did leave that behind as well. But yeah, I found a lot of stuff, but I just, for different reasons, I put stuff back. Like these American Eagle jeans, I did grab a couple pairs of these, but these ones had the distressing kind of was more of a bigger hole than it should be, so I did leave those behind. These were just a little bit of an older Athleta piece, so I decided to pass on those, being velvet as well, so not super in season. This was a plus size Garnet Hill silk tank top, but
It did have some deodorant marks on here, and I just didn't know for sure if I could get that out, so I did decide to pass on that. These were a really cute pair of vintage shorts that I ended up leaving behind. Just a little American Eagle shirt that I was maybe going to grab for myself, but decided I didn't really need it. Standard James Purse little leggings. I did look these up because that brand, it does retail for a big amount or a larger amount, but the leggings were not doing well, so I passed. This was a new tag pair of pants, but comps were very mixed, even though it did have, I think it said like 300 something price tag. Comps were super mixed, so I just decided to pass on those because it wasn't a very exciting piece to me. This is a little Pottery Barn robe, and I believe it was cotton and linen, but it did have a lot of pills and like pulls in the fabric, and when I looked up comps, it just didn't seem worth it for me, since it was a bit of a heavier piece at the bins. It was again Pottery Barn, a like pillow sham, but with just one of them I decided to pass. That was a NYX period underwear swimsuit, but it was like a teen line, so I just decided to pass that on that as well. J. Crew, this dress was very cute and kind of recent, but did have a big grease stain and a hole, so for those reasons I left it behind. Blue and Gray isn't a brand I pick up super often, but a lot of times when I'm at the bins, I see something that I think is kind of cute, maybe for myself, for family, listing, or whatever, and I'll just throw it in my cart because otherwise, it's going to get rolled away eventually and thrown away. So Ariella, I did look up comps on that, and they were very low. This I thought was really cute, extra large Abercrombie, but I did look up comps, and they were super low for little gingham skirts like that, so I did pass on that, but it was a very cute piece. This Toby little dress, like I said, I passed on. This dress, I wish it was in better condition because it was very cute. It was a little one-shoulder beaded detail dress from Adriana Propel, and it was in a plus size or a larger size, I believe, but I did have to pass. And then, yeah, that is my full cart. And then I also sadly passed on this single Rothy. But yeah, that is everything, and we are going to get back into the haul now.
I am first going to show you the few things I grabbed for myself, and if I end up not liking these things, so I've actually not tried any of them on yet, I will list them or see if anyone else wants them in my family, or just figure out a place for them. This first item is this really pretty linen blend dress. It does have the belt, but I actually took it off to wash it, but it's this really pretty linen blend dress. It kind of has like this ruffle sleeve, and this doesn't have any brand or tag here, but it does have the interior tag. I think it might be like Loft or something, but it's like a midi length button front navy dress, and yeah, like I said, it's a linen blend, and or maybe Ian Taylor, I'm not sure, but yeah, linen viscose. So yeah, I thought that was pretty. I'm going to try that for myself, see if I like it. Another linen blend item. I really love linen for the spring and summer. This is Gap, and this is a little blouse. It has kind of a 3/4 length, or more like a bracelet sleeve length sleeve, and kind of a little bit flowy, so I grabbed that. And then this is actually J. Galt, which is Brandy Melville, but I thought this was a cute little t-shirt. It has some flowers on it, and they are forget-me-nots. So I grabbed that, and then I also grabbed this sweater. This is Loft, and it's this 100% cotton little striped sweater, and I'm going to see if I like this. I don't know. I like the notch neck on it. I thought that was cute, but we'll see about this one. And then, okay, and for anyone who is a Poshmark seller, let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be going to Posh Fest this year. It is in Nashville. I believe it's September 5th and 6th, I want to say. But I don't know for sure if I'm going yet. I'm trying to decide still. I kind of want to go, but there's like stuff kind of happening around that date, so I'm gonna have to see if I can go or not. But I grabbed this dress if I do go for myself, maybe. It's like this cute dress, and it has these like grommet details on it. So I thought it was a little bit Western inspired a little bit. So I thought that was cute. And yeah, if I go, maybe I will wear that for one of the events. And then, man, I got a lot of stuff for myself this time. There was a lot of good stuff at the bins this day. And yeah, but I did put a lot back just because I was finding way too much. This is Old Navy, just a little long sleeve t-shirt, and then this is a Lucky Brand t-shirt. It's actually, this is a medium, but it looked kind of smaller, but it's just this little like floral t-shirt. And then the last thing is this dress. This is H&M. I'm going to a wedding coming up, and I'm just trying to figure out what dress I want to wear for that. There's also the rehearsal dinner, so I'm just trying to maybe I'll wear that for the rehearsal dinner. Okay, so that's everything that is for myself. And then let's get into everything that I'm going to be selling. I've not like washed anything yet. I did photograph most stuff except for a few items that need to be washed first. This first piece is J. Crew Factory, which is what those little dots mean. This is a size medium. But this is I forget if it's 100% linen or it's a linen and cotton blend, and it was also from spring 2020. And it's just like a nice little button down blouse. So I decided to grab this since it is a linen blend and just kind of a classic style, as well as pretty recent from J. Crew. And I also, if I decide not to list that, I might just even take that to Buffalo Exchange, because I know the last time I was there, they said that they like doing like natural fibers in the spring and summer, like linen and cotton and stuff. So I can always bring that there as well. And then next is this really cute little blouse. It has these puff sleeves, and this kind of has a linen look to it, but it's actually 100% cotton, a little bit of a V-neck. And then the back is cute. It has an open back with a tie on the top here, and then as well as on the waist. And this is Abercrombie and Fitch, so I grabbed that. And then next we have this long sleeve button down. This is Horny Toad, which is now Toad & Co. So it's a little bit older, but I did look it up and it seemed like it was still selling, at least for like 25 or more. And it's just a brand that does really well for me, so I decided to pick it up, and it's an extra large. So nice classic lightweight piece. It does have tab sleeves, so you can roll it up if you would like. And then here's the one item that I missed some flaws on. So this is Faherty, and this is a men's button down, but it's actually missing, oh, you know what? Well, okay. It's missing 2 buttons on the main front placket. It does have 2 buttons actually in here, but one is one of the bigger buttons, which is for like the top. So I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to fix it. I don't know. It won't take too much time, but like it probably, I don't know. I just have to decide if it's worth my time basically to do that, with how much it will sell for and everything like that. And then another J. Crew piece. This is an extra small, and this is linen again. So I grabbed that. Nice spring summer piece. And then I found this dress, and this is from Packed Organic, and this is a size small. And this is a little wrap dress, and it's not wrapped up right now. This has a couple marks on it, so I need to put it in the wash, but just like a true wrap dress, kind of this grayish color. And then next we have this little sweater. This is Rails, and I'm trying not to pick up like too many sweaters and stuff, but I did look this up and comps looked okay, so, or like decent, so I decided to grab it. And it's like this multicolored little cotton blend sweater, so I thought that was pretty. And then next we have a dress great for wedding season. This is a Lulu's dress, and it's a size medium, and I've sold this exact dress at least once before, maybe even more than once. It is a floral print maxi length, and then the back has a pretty strappy back, detail, so it kind of like ties up on the back here. It still has a zipper and stuff and everything. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty, and like I said, I have sold that before. And coming into this season, definitely when a lot of weddings are. And then next I found this pair of Athleta Elation pant, and these are an extra small, and I think I'm going to try these on because my favorite pants from Athleta is the Elation jogger, but these are kind of more of just like a straight leg pant. Normally I'm like a small in Athleta, but I'm still going to try these on because I do really like them, and maybe if I love them, I will try to find a small on Poshmark or something. But yeah, so I grabbed these. Are in really, really nice condition. They still are like super soft. This fabric is kind of like the equivalent to Lululemon Align fabric for Athleta, like that super soft, kind of buttery fabric. So I grabbed that. Next is this really pretty dress. This is Anthropologie. It's just like their house label. This is a size US 6. And it has a pretty like neck detail, and it's like this, kind of see it, kind of has an open neck part here, but it's really pretty. It's like this nice like textured fabric. It is a mini length, and yeah, I thought this was really pretty. The color is really pretty, and I actually have seen this dress. I saw it at Savers once, but I actually decided to pass on it because it was marked pretty high. But I wanted to try it out at the bin, so, and it's in nice condition and everything. And then next I have this pair of jeans, they're jean material, but they are definitely more like a pull-on kind of jean. So they have an elastic stretchy waist, but they do have a button fly, and these are We the Free, which is Free People. They're in a size small, and they are kind of this straight leg, looser fit jean. So they're really cute. I was excited to find these. I actually found this in a couple other items I will show you in a picked over bin, but I thought these were super cute. So I was excited to find those. And then let me find the other item. This was also in that bin, and this is, it might look kind of like a Free People tag, but it's actually, it says YFB, which is Young, Fabulous, and Broke. And this is a very similar kind of jean. They are like a stretchy waist. And then these are a super wide leg jean. And I've actually sold this exact pair of pants before from this brand. I actually had grabbed them at the bins, and there actually was a small flaw I didn't realize. And they still sold like that same night I listed them. I don't know why. I did list them a little bit lower, but I decided, because of that, I decided to grab these as well, and we'll see how those do. So yeah, I think, I feel like there was one other item, but I don't remember what it was. That was in that bin. Okay, next, this was from a newer rotation. This is a pair of Everlane pants. These are size small, and these are so cute. These I might try on myself as well. So is this just a haul for me? Maybe. But these, I really like these. The only thing is, when I picked them up, I wasn't sure if the raw hem was made from Everlane, and when I actually looked the style up, it is not. They are not supposed to have a raw hem, so they probably are a little bit shorter than they're supposed to be, but they're like this really nice canvas straight leg pant. And so I am going to try these on. If I don't like them, I will list them. I will have to list them a little bit lower because of that, but I think they will still sell. The style is really nice still and good for the season. And then next I found this pair of Nuitag, what are they, cut from the cloth pants, and these are a pair that was sold on Stitch Fix, and these are the trouser skinny. They're in a velvet, so they're a little bit out of season. They are size 16 though, but they're like this maroon velvet skinny leg pant with some stretch. And I grabbed these because they are Nuitag and they are a good size. And I also can put like that they were sold on Stitch Fix, because some people might be looking for Stitch Fix items. But if they are not doing well, I might just send them into ThredUp. So, but I did grab those, and they also were pretty lightweight. They're definitely not over a pound. And then next we have this dress. This is from Bowden. Again, it is a velvet piece, so a little out of season, but I thought this was really pretty. It's like a nice I'd say like knee length, a little bit longer. It's definitely not like a mini dress. And it is a US 8 long, so a decent size. And just this really pretty velvet dress. It has like these little cap sleeves on it in really nice condition. And this actually had a Goodwill tag on it for $15 or maybe $10. But so nobody wanted it at there, but it's in really nice condition, so I did decide to pick it up. And usually Bowden does pretty well for me. And then next we have this pair of shorts, and these are Kalia by Carrie Underwood, which I do like selling. These are an extra large, so also a good size, and they're just like a little bit of a longer length short. And I actually just sold, I picked up an item from this brand, I want to say it was my last haul, or maybe the haul before, and when I went to Columbus, and that sold actually already, so it sold in like less than a week, so that was good. And then next we have this piece. This is a little bit of an older Patagonia. You can tell from this tag, and also that most of their items have dates on them. This is from fall 2007, so it is a little bit older, almost technically considered vintage at this point. But this is a half zip little pullover, and this is their this little R. It means something. It's like the style of it, R1 or something. And so I have sold it multiple times in the past, and I'm just now noticing there is a little hole here. So I would just photograph that and let my buyer know, but I will still list it, because a lot of times for things like that, it doesn't matter as much, because you're probably wearing it during outdoor activities and hiking and things like that. Okay, next we have this pair of American Eagle, which is kind of hard to see. And these are the super high-rise baggy wide leg. They're in a 6 regular, and these are actually from 2023, so they're very recent. And this is definitely, it's kind of a Y2K style. So like it says, it's a baggy leg. It is not Y2K in the sense that it is high-rise, but it has this little cargo pocket on there, which is definitely kind of a Y2K thing, and has definitely come back. But since these were so recent, I thought I would try these out. I don't pick up a ton of American Eagle that's not their denim. So I wanted to see how those would do. Speaking of American Eagle, I grabbed this pair, and these are in a size 14, which I like picking up the larger sizes. They always move pretty quick for me. And these are a mom jean. These are definitely a little bit more of a distressed pair. So I grabbed those. And then I did grab one other pair of American Eagle. And these again are the mom jean. These are a 6, but they're in a 6 long. And these just have like minor distressing, like knee holes on here. So I grabbed both of those. This brand I have never picked up before. It's called Rhythm. On the tag it says made for adventure. It does have a Australian and European size on here, but the US size is a size medium. And I like this piece. It's kind of, I think it would be good for like a swimsuit cover up and stuff. And it is a cotton blend. But this brand, it retails, like this kind of top from them probably retailed for around $70, $75. Comps were kind of mixed though. So I did want to try it out because I thought this piece was cute. And I have seen it a couple times now at the bin. So I figured I would try it out and see how it does. And see if I want to pick it up in the future. And then next we have a piece. This has not been photographed yet because it does have a stain. This is Toad & Co. So this is the newer Horny Toad brand. This is an extra small, and I absolutely love selling Toad & Co. It does so well for me. And this does have a small hole, which I would have gotten regardless, even with that hole. But there is a couple marks on here, so I am going to stain treat, and hopefully they will come out. And then the only issue will be that tiny little hole. But yeah, just a cute little kind of sun-faded looking dress. So I picked that up, and then I did grab one pair of shoes this trip. I have not been finding shoes lately. This is a pair of Olakai men's shoes, and they are a slip-on kind of style, and I think the back goes back, so you can kind of like slip it on even more, and they are a men's 11. So there are those. And then I also grabbed this J. Crew Factory Again. Washed is like it says on there, and it's a size large, and it is this men's little long sleeve, more like a t-shirt material, but does have a hood. So super lightweight kind of sweatshirt piece. So I grabbed that, and this was a lot newer. I think it was like 23 or maybe 22. And so I decided to grab this to 22, holiday 22 it says. So yeah, that is this whole haul. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, I did forget to mention, I believe I got 27 pounds, and the location I go to is $2 a pound. So yeah, this is how all the stuff I got for 27 pounds. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can also click the little bell notification if you would like to be notified when I post new videos, which I try to do twice a week. But yeah, so thank you again for stopping by my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!